Oh, jeez. I hate that the second that we get into the show. Oh, jeez. I look so dorky. And we're laughing already.
Okay,
Your colors change right now. You're becoming a pink ball.
okay, okay,
Oh my gosh.
okay. I saw this video that my Chinese friend sent me. It was like this big building, and we're doing a countdown on the wall of the building. And everyone had hundreds of balloons, maybe like thousands. And then
Yes,
at the countdown, they all just let them
the
go.
Lego of it. Yes.
Yeah, I was like, that's so cool. Did they come back down?
I think every kid has thought about that.
Yeah, dude.
I
If
always
they come
wondered
back
where
down,
did
that'd be
uh,
insane. That would be
it
great.
looks beautiful, looks stunning, or even dreamy, but now as an adult, I just feel like, wow, that's a lot of pollution.
Does that pollute the atmosphere? I feel like,
I think so, because eventually those balloons are gonna go back to the space and it's scattered everywhere randomly, and that's a lot of plastics.
oh, now I really wonder if it goes up into space and hits like some kind of
It because
space alien.
I guess it's either or the air, they gradually um like the balloon gradually goes out of air and just become a lumpy bag of plastic
Oh
and
my
then
god.
yeah, and it's scattered randomly to the city, to corners of the city, or probably they rise to a certain level and then explode. And that still ends up being just a, a cluster of soppy plastic that eventually falls up to the city. So it's not that romantic. Now I'm looking at it from an adult's perspective.
Heck, I wonder if you're in space and you're looking at China from space, are you just gonna see a bunch of balloons? You know, that would be.
I I think if you're seeing it from a space, probably the eruption of a volcano is more is more stunning
Yeah,
or visible than just humans, little humans letting go little balloons.
yeah. It would have to be a ton of balloons, but it looks, it looks cool. Looks
Oh
cool.
yes, it looks super cool.
Well, after that, we we always every New Year we drink. Everybody drinks a little bit of wine, even my younger sisters, but only a little bit. You know, you get a taste. Hey, don't make a face like that. Oh my
Are you
gosh.
even 21?
The audience approves. But yeah, we would have a little bit, and everybody's laughing, and we would play like a family game. Um, we played Family Feud. Do you know Family Feud?
Family. No idea what that is.
Oh my gosh. Oh, we have to play Family Feud on one of these. It's like a question, and you have to predict how most people would answer that question. So, for example, a question might be, what's something on your car that can break but you can drive without it? And you have to think the most popular answers to that question. So, what's something on your car that can break and you could still drive it?
And you can still drive the car without it?
Yeah, without it.
I think the driver.
The driver can brake? What do you
Yeah,
mean?
the driver
What?
can brake and the car is still gonna stay intact. That makes sense, right?
The driver cannot brake. You mean
The
like the driver
driver
gets it?
can
It's like
brake.
a.
You can break a leg and still be driving it, but it's in pain, maybe. But at the very least, the car is still functioning.
That's fair. The car is still functioning.
Exactly, that's
Well,
my point.
Well, I remember when I had that question, I said the radio. I feel like we don't break our
Oh my
faces.
God, wait. I'm gonna react to it.
Yeah, put a react.
You're
We'll
turning
put a
pink
we'll put an
again.
A for effort. Well, I remember
Um,
some of the answers were air conditioner,
oh,
um, a radio, and GPS navigator, and there were a few others. But I
I
feel like
think
if the
I cannot
driver broke,
drive.
then the car will not be able to go.
But I think I won't able to drive if either the GPS or audio breaks. Because first of all, I have no sense of direction, so there is probably 99.9% of possibility of me driving into a lake or into the bush without a GPS. And secondly, I'm such, a music lover. I have my earpiece on all day long. And if the audio is break, I just feel like the mood is not there. I'll be like a car without fuel. Won't be able to run at all. So I need the audio and GPS to be functioning. Even if me not functioning, they gotta be functioning.
Gosh, what are you listening to in the car? Do you listen to Lana Del Rey? Domingo Pain on the
Bingo.
road.
All the, chanting, poetic
Yes.
music, as me um, slowly getting on the road. It's not how I slowly starts my day, opens my day. I feel like I'm not fully waking up until like I'm hopping on my bike or a car in your case, and then turn on Lana Del Rey.
Yeah, that's so cool. You ride your bike to work. I want to do that. That's awesome.
And her lyric literally matches how I start my day. Like, you get ready, you get all dressed up, getting nowhere in particular. Somewhere
That's
that.
so cool.
Um, but yeah,
Yeah.
everybody, I'm a huge Lana Del Rey fan, and welcome to Contact Me. You're also a fan.
We've got to have so many guests on here. That'd be awesome. Different,
Sorry.
like, big people, different guests, different celebrities. My gosh. Wouldn't that be awesome? Do you guys have drive-throughs, by the way?
What is a drive first?
A drive-through, like, you go to 麦当劳 and
Oh,
you
fancy.
go up, and then you just drive, and then they give you, like,
Oh,
they open a window, and then they give you their food.
okay, got it. You mean a drive-through. I
Yeah.
misheard it as a drive thirst. I thought you mean a thirst to drive. Like I
Oh
just
my God.
gotta drive today, or I'm not gonna feel, or I'm just feel off, feel uncomfortable. I was gonna say I have a cycling thirst, but I'm not sure I have a drive thirst.
Oh my
But
gosh. I have a cycling thirst too.
but back to your question, I don't know if this applies to the rest of the world outside America, but I feel like drive-through is a very American thing, because probably only
What?
Americans rely so heavily on cars that you cannot get your American
Oh my.
ass out of the car.
Be
They,
so cool. And not
I,
even have to wear pants.
I,
You can just drive up and be like, hello, thank you. And then
no,
just
no,
put it
no,
on
that
my
is not
legs with my
cool. That
pants.
is so. That for us, for me at least, I think that's so lazy. I've been to so many major cities in China, probably the most developed place, even like Shanghai. No, there's nothing like a drive-through. Jesus,
What?
how lazy you gotta be. Do you
You
need
guys are
like
missing out.
a mouse through for them to feed the hamburger into your mouth? Like, just get
They're
it.
gonna make that soon.
They're gonna launch that soon. It's like a drive-through and a feed-through. Wow.
They
My
they were gonna have like a catapult, and it just launches the food, and you just and it goes in your mouth. Actually, no. They've had that before. Oh my gosh, I don't have a video, but there was like these barbecue places, and the chef, he had kind of like a spatula, and he would like flick it in the air and it would fall gracefully into your mouth. He was like perfect precision. If I get a video, I'll send it to you. Oh, and it's amazing. It's not a machine. It's a guy who's doing it. He's like throwing it in your mouth. But
This
remember
is beyond my
they
imagination.
I remember they stopped it because like it was like some hot food and he hit a guy in the eye and he like fell back in his chair
Oh my
and he got
gosh.
hurt pretty bad, which is not funny, but it's kind of funny.
That's an instance of how drivers break.
Yeah, my gosh. But oh, as I'm saying, it's the new year, Jane. Your name is Jane. It's the new
Yeah.
year.
Finally, what kind of show introduces the guest midway? Like halfway through the show. Please write on the cover like Jan. Put the word
Yeah,
Jan on my
yeah.
face. Print it on my face.
We should just put yeah, we'll put the names. Actually, I think maybe it'll show the names in the top bottom. Like I don't know if you see that.
Oh, I
But
think
anyway,
the name it shows the name on the like right, left to right.
left, right. For me, it's the left.
I'm in the down left. I
Oh yeah,
confused
yeah, the
that.
down
Oh
left.
my
Yeah,
gosh,
the down
my
left.
monkey breath.
Yeah. Oh my gosh,
What is a left to
that's a
right?
song
Oh
by
my gosh.
doo doo.
I mean 左下角, guys. If you speak Chinese, I mean 左下角. I confused. I totally confused. Did you get it?
I did not. I got
左 means
oh
left and
oh
下
or
means
yeah.
down. So I was meaning down left. But I was thinking,
左下.
anyway, I'll stop explaining. It makes me look even more accusable.
Yeah, we're going on a tangent. More
Ah!
achievable. Yeah.
Way off the
Yeah.
tangent. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Guys,
Wow.
if you know us like enough, you'll realize this happens a lot with us.
Way
Anyway,
too often.
back to the tangent.
Yeah.
Um,
Back to the tangent. Oh yeah. Well, we've got a new year, which new start, new opportunity to fuck up or to do really good. So we want to do really good. And actually, I was talking about this with somebody else. I feel like the older I get, the faster time passes by. And I think this is a very common experience. Like when you're really young, like when you're 4 years old and then you're a year older, it feels like so much time passed by. I feel like preschool, that year felt like forever. And now every year it seems like it kind of flies by like a baseball or an airplane over me. It's like I can't even catch it. And every year after just seems to go even faster. I think this is a common experience. Um, and some people say it's because when you're young, like 3 years old or 4 years old, and you're a year older, that's a bigger proportion of your life just increased. Like 4 years old, a year older, that's a 25% increase. But when you're like 20 and you're older, that's a 5% increase. So proportionately, your life gets bigger, older, small, like by a smaller margin. But actually, I think it's because we run out of new, fresh experiences. Like when you're young,
mm,
everything is new. So your brain has to do more work to process all these new things. And then when you're older, you
exactly.
get into this like routine of doing the same things, and your brain doesn't bother to remember it because if you're doing the same thing, it just doesn't seem as important. So I think maybe the solution to slowing down time
Totally
is
agree.
doing new things. Um, a new thing that gives you like a fresh experience. Um, and I think maybe people, they kind of get comfortable with the routine, but to be able to, and doing something new gives you a lot of uncertainty that you don't want to deal with, especially if you're older. But being able to deal with that uncertainty can give you the freshness of life, because there's so much stuff to do. Even in
Well,
your 50s, 60s, there's always something new to do. And I guess this is one of those things. We're so stressed out about how we're gonna fucking do this, but I think this is awesome because it's so fresh, it's so new. I've never done anything like this, and I'm excited to see where this is gonna go. What are your
um,
thoughts?
well, first of all, I couldn't have approached this better myself. I never heard someone who explained this point so beautifully. And I think you definitely hit the nail on the one about um, like freshmen or the novelty changes mm, our feeling about how time passes. But I don't blame them. When you're new, it's like when I first entered Minecraft, everything is new to me. Uh, I think like I was gasping on my every breath, like, whoa, what is this even? I was mind blown by almost everything. I'm not even kidding. I can even nerd out on the change of the color of the sky. Like, uh, but you're absolutely right. It's about novelty, and I was saying where you're young, almost everything is something new for you to unlock. And then as you age and as you gradually level up, it's very natural. You find it a little bit harder to find novelty and to find life refreshing.
Yeah,
And when you grow up, you gotta get into a college, gotta get into work, you gotta pay the bills. Your life, like the society kind of came up with this kind of framework for an adult life, how an adult life is supposed to be. And yes, we gotta pay the bills, so we gotta like put our life into kind of routine. And it's very natural. Not everyone has the luxury to um have a world of new things or as much energy and freedom to experience so many new things. Like I want to go skiing tomorrow at Alps, and go to see the Eiffel Tower at Paris the day after tomorrow. Yeah, this is a lot of novelty, and traveling is probably a way to approach it. But I would say something I would like to add is for us ordinary people, perhaps we can enter something like the fresh ideas, the new friendship, fun people, fun connection is always out there for us to reach for free. Um, and I think this is why I started this podcast because we stumble on each other, like two ordinary people, two ordinary young people. But still, I feel like my life changed so much since I've met Thomas. Even though we've been only talking
Ooh.
virtually,
Hopefully in a good
I
way.
never thought it would take a turn at this one. But this kind of new connection, especially from a hugely different cultural background, has added so many freshmen and novelty, but also much more food for thought to me. My world really opens up. Um, and I guess that's why we then started this podcast. We were hoping that we can expand this kind of connection to the rest of the world, even if we're just two schmucks, um, to potatoes.
Yeah,
But I feel
we're
like
very,
there's strength, there is beauty in ordinary things as well. Oh,
you
and
know,
you
I think
mentioned
this is
how
really
did you
cool.
celebrate your New Year on the New Year towards 2026? Well, last year when I was celebrating the New Year of 2025, I was in a bar and really loud music. And like I said, the next day my ears were deaf. I lost my voice because everybody was screaming at the top of their lung to each other. And now remember a thing the day next to it, the day after it. But this year, oh my gosh, I remember I was just in my pajama in my room, and I was doing a countdown with Thomas, when his phone was dying out. He was jogging and counting and did countdown with me. Yeah, but I feel like I was I was more fulfilling than ever. I feel like that is kind of the new year I want. It doesn't have to be uh like it doesn't have to be like what everybody else is doing. We go to the plaza, we let go of the balloons when it's freezing cold outside, and it'll be super hard to get a taxi back at midnight. Like last year, I didn't get it. It took us 2 hours to get a taxi, after the countdown at the city center, to the tall building or something. But this year, I feel like it was very peaceful, but very fulfilling because I feel like I know what I wanted to do. Um, and the kind of inner peace and sense of orientation um, makes it more meaningful than the New Year celebrations I had, um, all the previous New
Usually,
Year
I
celebrations I
feel like
had.
with a loud celebration, I feel like there's usually some kind of empty feeling on the drive
Yes.
home or when you're coming
Oh
home.
my gosh, that was
Yeah,
me on the drive home, listening to Lana Del Rey,
you agree?
and looking through the taxi window and to the city views. That's the same pretty much always. It's just a sort of sense of emptiness. Um, but this year, yeah, it was different. And I
Cool.
said in Chinese, I was hoping I would love myself more and feel more confident about myself in the following year. And I guess that's something everybody can work on to be better at. Um,
Oh my
and
gosh.
again, that's why we started this show.
So cool. Thank you for sharing that. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. Um, I don't know how far we are into this. I think
Wow.
we're
I don't
pretty close.
even think we finished the first topic we started with, but we always end it on something else. Oh my.
No, I think this is really good. This is cool. I think we're both really comfortable on here on like being recorded.
I think
Um,
we're interpreting the name of our show, um, like, like accidentally lost in translation. That's basically us in action all the time.
oh,
Lost in translation, lost in logic.
I was gonna say, do you want to do the Chinese speaking we were talking about? It's
Definitely.
gonna be the hardest part for me. Okay. Well, for me, it's 早上好. For you, it's different. But okay,
Oh,
okay. No English.
shall we
No
introduce a little
English.
bit about this part? So
Oh, sure. Yeah.
since I'm learning English and Thomas is learning Chinese, and I guess a fair amount of our audiences will also be language learners. So
Hopefully.
besides talking about cultural differences from our experience, we would also like to add a little bit language practice bit at the end of it. So
Yeah.
this will be like mm, a long time thing or just a fixed structure in our show. So for all the language
Yeah.
learners out there,
This
this
is
is
our
for you
ritual.
guys. This is for us, for us. And so,
It's for you guys and also for us. This is
and
like a
also for
ritual.
us. Yes.
Imagining
So
this
what
is
would you like
every
to practice on today, Thomas?
I guess we can, maybe we can introduce ourselves in Mandarin first. So
Oh,
I'll go. Um,
why do you do that? Do you feel that's very Asian? Because I see a lot of foreigners, when they see us, they'll be like, 你好. And I was
oh
like,
yeah,
what the hell is
okay.
that? I
That's
never
right.
seen
No, that's
anything
not
like
what
that
I'm
in my life.
doing.
That is the
Okay.
most awkward stereotype I've known.
Yeah.
Sorry, off the tangent again.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna say 你好，大家，我叫汤姆斯，我5月开始学习中文， 哦，我昨年因为开始学习中文，
去年。
所以我的中文很糟糕，我的中
嗯
文不太好了。Oh, do you understand?
and I was adding a little bit correction when I think you were trying to say last year. So last
Yeah.
year in Chinese should be 去年 instead of 昨年.
去年
Yes.
Okay. Sometimes my head goes up and down when I'm saying the tones. 去年 Okay. Okay. 我去年 Alright. 我学习嗯几点一体化啊
That's fancy.
啊
Whoa.
我我很喜欢学习它，我觉得就是很有意思。你啊，你学习啊，你在大学学习什么？
You did a lot so far. I'm impressed
Oh, thank you.
because I'm getting so much information, so much. And you managed
Yes.
to cover a lot of information, a lot of facts about yourself, um, in very simple languages, although, but very fluently. So,
Oh, did you catch my question? 你在大学学习什
oh,
么？
very sorry to break the momentum. So 我想向大家介绍一下我自己。我的英文名是 Jane，然后我的中文名是，也许介绍我的全名会有点奇怪，我姓温，温暖的温。我也希望自己能成为一个就是在周遭环境里面，就是大家认为的那个比较温暖的人，给周围的人带去温暖和关怀以及支持。嗯，我今年23岁，Thomas 他今年20岁了吧？我记得我们是在几个月之前认识的。嗯，然后由于我们日常话题中涉及了很多关于中美差异的一些以及社会问题的一些讨论，我们觉得，如果我们把这些话题搬到荧幕上来讲，跟观众朋友们分享，或许会是一个很好的主意。也欢迎更多就是在学习以及在跨文化语境中交流的一些朋友们和我们一起讨论以及学习。关于我目前在金融行业工作，但是学英语一直是我我感觉我自己从小到大的一个一个很大的兴趣，以及是优势吧。所以这个节目一方面是为了增进自己的语言，一方面更多的我觉得更主要的还是为了嗯。为了就是更好的促进跨文化，大家在跨文化这个语境下面，更好的大家了解世界各国人民，欢迎世界各国民都把我们日常生活真实的样子搬到荧幕上来，和大家分享一个很真实的普通人，一个普通的美国人，一个普通的中国人，一个普通的任何国籍的人，在那些传统媒体镜头之外的一些表现和真实生活的样子。I think I went a little bit far about self-introduction.
I completely agree with everything you said.
Oh my gosh. I'm the queen of going off the tangent.
Okay, well, we did the thing, we did the episode thing,
Yes,
and
we made the first step.
yes, and now we are done. We were so stressed out about this, but now I think we did all right. I think we did all right.
Um, well,
All
I think
right.
our chemistry beats everything else. Oh my
Okay.
gosh, that was so
Great
smart.
chemistry.
But
Yeah.
anyway, we're
Anyway, we will see you
fingers
guys.
crossed.
See you
Fingers
guys in a
crossed.
week.
When I get like
Hopefully.
Oh, how do we say lucky? Um, okay, I don't think there's a lucky gesture in Chinese. If there's any one that you know, do tell me in the comment
Maybe you
section.
guys cross your chopstick. Okay,
Cross
let's
my
say guys.
chopsticks. I love it.